Welcome to Rapid Resizer. Click here for the letter Stencil Maker, which can be used for free if you want to download or print your design onto a single page. If you're a paid subscriber to any level of Rapid Resizer, you can print your design to any size across numerous pages. On the left-hand side is the preview window, which contains the word design as a placeholder, and any words there appear here in the canvas on the right side. Click delete on your keyboard and type in your own word. I've typed in the word blossom, and so to resize it, hover over the side of the word and a cursor with 2 arrows will appear, which you can drag to resize. To place the word where you want it to be on the canvas, hover over the middle of the word and a cursor with 4 arrows will appear, which allows you to drag it wherever you like. Click the heading that says Fonts and you will see the tabs that say Calligraphy, Handwritten, Modern, Novelty, Sans, Stencil, and Symbol. When you click on one, it will stay highlighted so that you can keep track of the section you are using. When you click on any font name, it will change how your word looks in the canvas. I have chosen the Handley font here, and any words I add within the same text window will all have the same font. They will also automatically be the same size. If you need numerous copies of your word and want to save paper, you can hit Enter to repeat the word, and they will all be in identical size using the same font. The fonts are listed in alphabetical order within each section, so check all of the sections when you are searching for a specific font. If you don't find the one you are looking for, click here to see if it is listed on Font Squirrel and send us a request using the Help button to add that font. As long as it has a license that allows it to be free for commercial use, we can add it. You can add words to create a phrase like this, or you can change the layout by clicking the Enter button after each word. If you want the word to be vertical, you can click the Enter button after each letter instead. If you want your design to use words that have different fonts, then you need to use the Add Text button. I have the word blossom here, and just like the word design was there as a placeholder when we began our design, now the word text appears, also highlighted, so you can just delete it. I will add the word and now I am clicking Add Text again and adding the word bloom. The canvas is used for resizing the letters or moving them around the design. But if you want to change any of the actual text, click on it in the canvas and it will appear in the preview window where you can edit it. I clicked on the word and, which I applied the Besley font to. You can keep track of which fonts you have used as they are listed below the canvas here. If you want each letter to have a different font, you have to click Add Text and just add one letter at a time, and then click on it in the canvas to choose a font for it. There isn't a way to keep the same font size for different sections of text, as this wouldn't work with the resizing aspect of the program, so just eyeball it and play around to get the design as you like. If you are creating a stencil and need to use a font with bridges so that all of the letters stay intact, you can click here on the Stencil tab to use those fonts. If you would like to add a symbol to your design, click here on the Symbol tab and look through the different options to find a symbol you like. You can resize or move the symbol around your design just as you would with a word. If you want to delete it from your design, click here where it says Remove Symbol. When I want to compare fonts, I repeat the same word in the canvas and then choose a different font for each one, like this. Now I'm going to close the font menu and click on the Options tab. Using the Outline Thickness slider is useful, as you may need to have dark lines that are easier to see if you are tracing the design through thick paper or canvas. Clicking on the Letter Overlap slider is a helpful tool, especially for the calligraphy fonts that have tails, as you may want to customize the way the letters connect. You can click here to color the letters. Click on the Outline button to color only the outer edges of the letters. Click on Fill to color the entire letter. If you do not change the outline color, then it will remain black. At this time, there is no way to choose the exact same color for the Fill tool and the Outline tool, but the cursor will remain in the color field where you last left it. If you want one word to overlap another word, whichever word you lay on top will stay that way. If you want to completely start over, click Clear Design. If you're using this as a free tool, it will say print or download on one page here, so you can click there to do so. Then just use your own print program. If you're subscribed to the Rapid Resizer program, click here to go to the resizing page. Before you choose the measurements, you may need to customize your design using some of the tools in the drop-down menu here. If you're doing a project where your design will be transferred backwards, click here on the Rotate or Flip tab and then click Mirror, or flip it if you like. If you want to bend or arc your words, you can use these sliders to get the effect you want. You can use the crop tool here, but if your design was just made with the letter Stencil Maker, it will already be cropped. You can reflect your words here horizontally, vertically, or both. The Saving tool will give you options such as inverting the white space. When your design is ready, Input your measurements, and you can see how many pages it will print across. When the proportion box is checked, it will resize proportionally. You can also uncheck it if you would like to customize the measurements. You can also resize it by a percentage. If you are choosing the measurement of your design based on the size that you want just one section to be, move this orange line for the section that needs to be a specific measurement, and the rest of the design will be resized according to that part. Click here to choose the paper size, and make sure that your printer settings agree with whatever you have chosen here. You can click on Fit Page so that it will only print on one page. Here you have the option for using numbered pages, which can be helpful when you are taping them all together. Once you have customized your design, you can print your design or download it as a PDF or email it instead. We hope you enjoyed our tutorial about the Letter Stencil Maker and learned some ways to make great art. Thanks for watching.